Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you just see my face for the first time, then it means that you're new here. Welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video out of the numerous videos you saw to click on, and please do not forget to join the family before you click out of this video. And for my returning subscribers, you guys are awesome. Thank you for coming back to watch my videos. I love you guys so much. Guys, I come with good tidings for you today. I come with wonderful news. So I know I did a video I think a month or two ago where I said the NMC was proposing some changes to the requirements for the English test for nurses trying to relocate to the UK, and then I begged so many people to jump on it because I kind of did the video very late, but there was time for people to just do the survey because it wasn't something that was going to take so long. And that time I got criticisms, like people came for my neck. They said I was trying to do clickbait, that the NMC cannot make any changes, blah blah blah. Some people didn't even watch the whole of the video, they just came for me because there are people that just sit down and wait for something to just use and just choke you. But as God vindicates his children, he vindicated me, and now the NMC has actually proposed changes to the English test requirements. Now, I'm not going to waste you guys' time. I'm just going to pop something up on the screen so that you can see as well. Answer some questionnaires and stuff and then submit. And this consultation covered the whole society at large. It was not specific to just nurses, right? They said anybody could give their input, and I made that clear in my former video. Let's look at the proposals. So most people who responded to our consultation agreed with our proposal overall. There were strong agreements that a high level of English language proficiency is critical for effective communication between professionals and the safety of those they care for. Currently, most people from outside the UK who apply to join our register take one of our two English language tests, which is either the Ielts or an OET. Testing will remain the main focus of our English language requirements in the future, and we are also proposing to make some changes. After carefully considering the consultation responses, firstly, we are proposing to 1. Standardize the minimum scores we accept when combining test scores and extend the period of combining test scores from 6 to 12 months. So usually they have a period where they allow you to, it's still valid for you to combine your test scores. You didn't get the pass mark required for a particular section, maybe it could be listening, reading or speaking, and you do a second one and you want to do like the clubbing and stuff. So they're going to be more lenient with the time that they give you to be able to do that. So from 6 months now, they're going to be extending it to 12 months. That is wonderful. At least you have enough time. If you want to take more time to prepare for your next IELTS, you have more time to prepare, not just in a haste. Some people marginally miss the test scores needed to join our register. This proposal will allow a bit more flexibility for people who need to resit a test, while maintaining the high standard of English language proficiency that the public has a right to accept. So they're going to be more lenient with the kind of pass mark that they, include to this English testing system. And I think this is really awesome because you see people that the employers say, okay, the minimum required is 7.0 and you have to get 6.5 in writing and 7 in other sections, and then someone will get 6.0 in writing and that's done. So I think this is what they're trying to say, that they're going to be more lenient with the pass marks for some of these sections. Secondly, we are proposing to enable employers to provide supporting evidence of English language proficiency. I know specifically that when I was filling out that survey, I specifically said that employers should be able to provide a supporting evidence for English language proficiency, because truth is that you've worked with somebody for a very long time, or for a space of time, and your employer should be able to tell, okay, this person is good with communication, does this person communicate properly with the patient so far, and should be able to say, yes, I'm sure this person can communicate effectively in English. So they are considering that, and I'm so happy to see that. We plan to accept supporting evidence where an applicant has 1. Trained in English in a country where English is not a majority spoken language, or narrowly missed passing the English language test. So this is really awesome, guys. This proposal will allow employers to provide objective information and evidence to us about someone's use of English in a health and social care setting in the UK. Also going to, need like an evidence to support this. Okay, so guys, this is really wonderful. And they said they also consulted on whether to accept postgraduate qualifications taught and examined in English as supporting evidence. I remember I did this one as well, and I know that I said yes, because if I've schooled for 5 years, I would expect that that I'm very good in communicating. I mean, how did I pass? So if I can prove to you that yes, I went to school for 5 years and I studied my course in English, and I can get the proof from my school, you should be able to understand that yes, I am very fluent and I can communicate very well in English. So yeah, so they are going to also consider that. But at the end of the day, these are things that they discussed in their meeting, and you know, their proposed changes to the English language requirements. So you know, the plan now is to implement most of these changes in January 2023, guys. I'm so happy, I'm so looking forward to it, because there has been a lot of emotional turmoil from this English language requirement, this Ielts, OET and stuff. You know, it's like a phobia for everybody, and I'm really happy that the NMC has, you know, taken into consideration people's worries, people's, you know, fears, and they have decided to make some changes. Honestly, I would not even say that they should scrap Ielts totally, because I've heard about incidences where someone, you know, managed to come to the UK one way or the other, and you know, they could not even communicate with the patients, they could not communicate with their colleagues, they were not even understanding anything that they were saying. And how can you work as a nurse or even a carer without being able to understand your patient or your clients? It's not possible. You can't just be doing deaf and dumb now. You have to communicate. You have to know what the patient wants to be able to deliver care. So yes, English language requirements are very important, because trust me, it's not everyone that is really good, you know, with communicating and stuff. So yes, I would not advocate that they scrap it out, but I'm really happy to see that they are trying to make changes, and I feel like this is going to be very helpful, because IELTS is not even a matter of who is intelligent and who is not. IELTS will literally embarrass you. That exam will literally embarrass you. It's not who is intelligent and who is not intelligent. So now let's read what the Executive Director of Strategy and Insights said at the NMC meeting. I am extremely grateful to everyone who took the time to respond to our consultation. 34,000 responses is an exceptional number, and shows just how important it is to people that we get our English language requirements right. We have considered all responses thoroughly and believe that these proposals will ensure that our requirements are fair and reliable for everyone. Internationally trained professionals make a vital contribution to safe, effective and kind nursing and midwifery across the UK. It is essential for public safety that nursing and midwifery professionals have effective English language skills and can communicate safely with each other and those they care for, which is what I just talked about. While we will look to bring in any approved proposal as quickly as possible, we can't rush the process. It's important that we bring in any changes in a kind, careful and considered way, but we'll continue to keep professionals, our stakeholders and partners updated moving forward. Guys, let's start to pop champagne, because these changes would really influence people positively. I am so sure of that one. Imagine, like, you know, writing the IELTS and coming up with 7.0 in all the categories, and then for writing, instead of getting 6.5, you get 6.0, and that result is trash. You know, so I'm really hoping that most of what that they said will, you know, come up and influence this problem that people keep having. You know, people just do near miss, like by 0.5, that's the end of the exam for them. So I'm really happy, and I know that we're all happy. If you guys are happy, let me know in the comment section what you think. You know, if you feel like they should have also, you know, looked at much more factors, because there were so many factors that were in that survey, so many proposed changes that they said people should, you know, make opinions about. So let me know if you think that, you know, they didn't con enough points. Maybe there are some other things that they should have looked at, other factors, or let me know if this is actually good, the thing they've come up with, and let me know how excited you are in the comment section, guys. I will be drinking champagne, but I'm going to wait for night duty, so I will drink it when I come back. But guys, I am happy to bring this news to you, and I just want to say, keep doing what you're doing, keep studying hard, keep preparing, and don't forget, if you're a believer, just always pray. God is your #1 factor. Now guys, I will be leaving you to go for my night shift, but you guys just stay awesome, remain blessed, and I'll see you guys later. Mwah.